The Council of Europe Bioethics Committee is specifically concerned with bioethics from a human rights perspective, raising new developments in biomedicine for discussion and together finding the key human rights principles to direct the ethical pathway. This feeds into the governments of the member states as a common direction for whether and how we want these developments to be implemented in our healthcare systems. The committee consists of experts of different professional backgrounds representing the 47 member states, and at the core of our work is the Oviedo Convention, the only binding legal framework on the protection of human rights in the field of biomedicine. It has the goal of protecting the dignity and identity of the human being by promoting ethically responsible research and the ethically responsible introduction and use of treatments and technologies within medicine. At the moment, there's ongoing work to identify the most important issues that need to be addressed as of today. One important action point is the protection of the integrity and autonomy of the child in the context of their access to research, including them when making decisions about them in healthcare, and also concerning the use of data collected about them. There's a vast amount of data that's being collected across Europe on all individuals. Some of this data concerns genetic information, which could be important for understanding the prevention of diseases on a larger scale, but it can also be highly sensitive. And we must ask ourselves, is there a risk for misuse of this information? How can children be made aware of collected data? How can member states protect the children's integrity? Obviously, in the world of today, where information flows across borders, we need to jointly act upon these issues. One area of our committee's focus is gene editing, that is the modification of the human genome, which is emerging as a revolutionary treatment method for the human race, but it entails risks, some that we are aware of and others that we still need to understand better. Regulation is needed to meet the rapid development in a responsible way. However, there's a need for more research and analysis of long-term consequences before we can find an appropriate way to introduce this as an option. The Oviedo Convention prohibits genome editing of a human being if it is hereditary, but we have to be prepared and analyze the method from an ethical viewpoint if the research eventually provides for a safe application.